Frogs are squishy, soft animals. Turtles are not. They have hard shells that protect them and keep them from taking any damage. What if instead of a frog, you played Die in the Dungeon as a turtle, meaning you never took any damage? The rule for this challenge is simple: never lose any health. Now keep in mind, there are events, like the Roly-Poly event, that can cause you to lose health. You can gain max health, but under no circumstances can you take any damage. My strategy for this challenge will be to add max health in order to get through the Queen Bee. One of her charged double strikes can do over 20 damage, so I'll need to be able to max out my block higher than that. I'll also need to upgrade and rely on blocking heavily during the early part of the run. With this strategy in hand, I started out on some attempts. I quickly discovered a few things about this challenge. I discovered that you need to have more defense to block the incoming attack. I discovered that the elite fly is just the worst. I discovered that triple archers will kill you. You need a turn 1 answer for anything a floor can throw at you, whether it is blocking all attacks, killing all foes, or a combination of the two. I also discovered you always have to have a block dice on hand for the Queen Bee. She can exhaust your defense with a powerful attack and then just attack you again the next turn. Having learned these valuable lessons, I began again on a new run, and it all starts with killing this fly. Floor 2 was the random upgrade event. I'm not usually a fan of this event in speedruns, but for this challenge it is okay, solid mid. For the floor 3 reward, I can add some max health. It doesn't help me now, but it is essential for my strategy for the boss fights. Here on floor 4, I have the opportunity to upgrade my block dice, which is great. Floor 5 has a spider archer and a mock. I need some careful math for enough defense. I upgrade block again for the reward, which is exactly what I need. The discard 2 dice event pops up on floor 6. I got rid of the heal die, which was totally useless to me, and I got rid of 1 basic boost. For the floor 7 reward, I increase max health. On floor 8, I choose to use dice instead of a boost. I did not need attack boosted and so got more block. For the reward, I increase my health again. The floors 9 to 11 rewards allow me to upgrade my deck. I get boost to gold and upgrade the attack die to silver and then to gold. On floor 12, the Golden Beetle event gave me the Holy Dice, which will always roll a max 6. Floor 13 is a good example of how I use attack to reduce incoming damage. By preemptively killing certain enemies, I prevent them from attacking me, and potentially giving me damage. So you can see that in some cases, a good offense is a good defense. Floors 14, 15, and 16 let me manage my deck down to a good state. I got rid of the extra attack die, and then picked up Silver Hollow Mirror. Mirror is vital for a flexible turn 1 answer since I can mirror and double my attack or my defense depending on what I roll and need. Then I got rid of the non-holy attack. Let me see here. Floor 17 is an event floor. Oh no, absolutely not. The purple pool floor is a random chance to heal full health or lose half health. I have literally nothing to gain. On floor 18, I looked for new dice for some reason, and on floor 19, I got my hollow mirror to gold. For the Queen Bee fight, I maxed out the block on turn 1. Now I just need to make sure I have a block on hand each turn to prevent damage from the bee attacks. Having 2 block dice means I usually have 1 on hand. I made very slow progress since my paranoia kept prioritizing block. The bee could double hit most of my block down and then attack me the next turn, so I had to make sure I was always maxing out the block and keeping 1 block dice ready for the next turn. It was hard to decide on the floor reward, but eventually I picked up Hollow Boost and also got more max health. There's always a difficulty spike after the Queen Bee fight, and on floor 21 I got quite the turn 1 scare. An elite archer, a mimic, and an elite beetle. I was able to survive with double boost from attack, and got rid of the normal boost to try to pare down my deck. Floor 22 was the Jester Transform event, no thank you. At this point my deck is pretty flexible and strong as is. For these final floors I add hollow to my block die just because I can, and then pick up a heavy block to prepare for the final fight. The evil frog can play 3 dice right at the beginning of the fight, and they can be attack or boost, and I'm a little worried about my chances for the final boss. After all this climb and the lessons learned for this challenge, could I defeat the evil frog without a scratch? He let out with the most passive opening ever. I got maxed on block turn 1, and then passed the first and second phases without losing a single point of health. This challenge is a nice intro, and forces a different strategy than your regular run. Try this one yourself and see if you can beat the evil frog without losing any health.